Good evening from sunny Florida. Today, for Choose a Card, the topic that I chose for you is he or she coming back to my life. Possibly you were together, you separated, you blocked each other, you walked away from each other, and now you're reminiscing on some memories, or it's been a few days, a few months, or maybe a few years. Who knows? So let's see our choices. Is he or she coming back to my life, to the relation? However you want to feel or ask the question, but the main bread and butter is he coming or is she coming back? Let's take a look about the choices that we have. I have 4 choices for you today. You're from left to right. Choice number 1 is the white onyx. Choice number 2 is the malachite stone. Choice number 3 is a carnelia, and choice number 4 is the zebra crystal. And the questions remain: is he or she coming back to my life? Let's take a look. First group, okay. Great. So for the first group, he wants to come back, or he or she, whatever works for you. They want to come back to you. They're scared that they might be rejected. Now, that doesn't mean that you go right now after you hear this and you dial their number or text them and say, oh, I'm not going to reject you. No, they need their own time. They need to think about it over and over. These people are very cautious people. They don't just decide, because when they decided to walk away or block, to them, it was for good, for forever, for a long period of time. They don't want anything to do with this relation. They don't want anything to do with you. They didn't want to have to go back to this feeling, whether it was happy or sad. At this point, it looks sad, like the relationship had a little difficulties, up and down, and it was ambivalent. In any case, they like to come back. They like to be present. I think they felt that you have treated them in a nice way or a different way, but at the same time, their freedom was very important to them. Somehow they had that constant struggle inside, internally, that I want to stay, I want to go, I want to continue, I don't want to continue. And that constant struggle was tormenting them. So for that reason, when they walked away, they wanted to block everything, every emotion, and maybe at times they even created a dilemma or a problem, or they created little fights here and there, because some sort of self-sabotage to lose the love. So yes, they like to come back. They're not ready in their own time. On their own time, when they come back, that doesn't mean necessarily you're still waiting on them. However, because they're arrogant, they might think that you are. For the first choice, I'll be coming back to your life through a text message, communication, Facebook, whatever the case they want to choose. Good luck. For those of you who chose the malachite stone, is he or she coming back to my life? Well, surprisingly, they are still in your life. What does that mean? Okay, if you're not in a relationship with them, if they walk away, if they walked on you, if they left you, and what I'm saying that they are still in your life, that could have quite a few meaning. Number one, that they are stalking you through social media, Facebook, your friends, or they are literally stalking you outside your door, or they check on you from while to while. That's choice number one. Choice number two, you hunt them in their dream. They still remember you. They remember how you smell, how you feel, how the touch was. They remember all the events, and they're stuck in there. So to them, they're still with you. They might have gone away, got married, moved away, got another lover, or they block you, or they're fighting with you every day while they're having, 5 other people on a speed dial, like, hey, what do you want to do? Or 10 people on a speed dial, and let's hang out, let's do something. Asking if he's a man, like, hey, chicks, do you want to go out with them? If she's a woman, asking guys, like, hey, you want to go out, you want to spend some time out. But they do realize that they lost something that was good, and there's a burning hole inside their heart. So believe that they do feel that they are currently present in your life. Again, they could be seeing you in a dream, they could be stalking you on social media, or actually stalking you, or calling on some friends that you both know and follow up on your ideas. Do they want to literally come back and date you again? I did not get that feeling, but they're stuck on you. Good luck. All right, choice number 3, our Cornelia Stone. Let's see, these people, they want to come back to your life. I get a smile when I look at those ones. So I'm guessing yes, and very soon. Okay, this coming back really soon. Whenever you read this, even if you read it a year from now, tarot is timeless, and especially when I use spiritual cards, this is timeless. It's not, this guy, that guy. It's timeless time. So yes, they want to, and very quickly, and very soon. You might receive a text or a message out of nowhere, or even a phone call, like, hey, I missed you. They're gonna test the water and see. You have to be careful when you choose, because your intuition need to work on choosing from these stones in those reading. So, yes, they want to come back. They're probably already talking to friends about you. They want to be back with you, or checking what's going on with your life, planning to come back. So this is going to happen pretty soon. Or maybe you're already communicating, but you don't know, you're testing the water, both of you. You don't know what's going to happen next. So yes, they want to come back. I do believe that they want to make it work this time, or see how it might work this time. Okay, so if you're interested in these people still, if you have love for them, if you wanted to make a home with them, or if they're your ex-husband or ex-wife and you want to bring him back, you better really, shape up and do some good work with them, and maybe get some counseling or some help. And if they're not your spouse or your wife or your husband, at least work with them. So if you want to maintain this relationship and they come back, you can keep it. I believe they're good. They're just, I don't know, they didn't know what they want. And the last group is the, excuse me, zebra crystal. Are they gonna come back to my life? And the answer here also is yes. They do want to come back to your life, but they want to come back on their own terms, with their own rules. If you're a woman and you were dating this guy, he's a little bit of chauvinist, okay? And if you are a guy and you dating this woman, she probably was either older than you or a little bit manipulative. So I'm not so sure what's the situation here, but what I see is that yes, they want to come back on their own term. They're a little bit, on things, how they want it to happen, and the end results. I don't really have a good feeling about them. If you want to let him back in your life, that's up to you. I just get this icky feeling inside of me when I look at this group. I don't know if they were on drugs or alcohol or addiction or sex addiction, whatever it is they're on. Or maybe their life is not in order, it's a messy situation, or 3 parties involved, or they have multiple partners, or they're both, on both sides of the track. So just be careful, and maybe you want to be safe. Okay? I hope you like this reading. I really enjoyed this reading. Please leave a comment below. And if you have specific topics you want to choose card topics, so please leave some below the comments under this video. I am Mia Jinde. If you like to make an appointment with me for live reading, you can reach me at www.mjtarot.com. I will leave a link below. Thank you so much. Have a great evening. Bye. See you next Sunday.